Let's start in sitting. I do have a friend here, so I'm not alone in the room, which is always really super nice. Not speaking into this vast open space. Even so, I see you on the screens. Hi, bom dia, people. Nice. It's cold here in Portugal. We have rain. So let's come and find a comfortable seat. Use a blanket, use a pillow. Pushing with your hands, your flesh to the side, finding your sit bones, these nice little bones, really rooting down. From here, making sure you do not arching your spine, curving, falling with your shoulders, calling in. So you want to press your sit bones down. You can help really with your hands opening your thighs a tiny bit. When your knees are high, it's always nice to find a bit of a height under your sit bones. And when you find this, you really want to come on the edge on your seat to find a long spine. Your tailbone is free to root towards earth. Your pubic bone releases. Your belly is soft. Your chest, your shoulders coming down, closing your eyes, finding from your top of your head as if there is somebody pulling you up, that you can release your tension, hands in front of your knees or in front of your belly. With your eyes closed, giving yourself a moment, connecting with yourself. Maybe you want to take a really nice deep inhaling from your nose and without losing your lungs, exhaling and gently opening your lips. This tension, this holding back created in our daily life. Right now, it is more amped up in this uncertainty, in this unknowing, in this anxiety. What is next steps to do? Is there a next wave coming? Is it all calming down? Kind of getting familiar and still very, oh my God, or at least this is my sensation, preparing for, not knowing for what, feeling ready for, not knowing where to go. So in this whole display, finding your breath, finding your peace, this constant chattering mind. And maybe you just quickly want to open your eyes without losing yourself. Very often when we open eyes, we're kind of whoops, going out. You stay where you are, only opening your eyes. I want to show you one mudra from your hands. So you bring your hands together, folding your 3 fingers, your thumb, and you stay with your index finger. It's a beautiful mudra. I forgot the name in Sanskrit, I'm sorry. Where you can help yourself staying focused. So with your eyes closed again, just wanted to show you this mudra. Releasing your hands, so your finger, your index finger is pointing in front of you. And maybe you immediately can feel how this helps to focus even a tiny bit better in your mind without any effort. And as soon there is a thought popping up, simply giving yourself this practice of saying stop. Nothing more, nothing less. Your breath flows naturally. Concern is popping up. Thought is popping up. Simply internally stop. Letting yourself dive deeper into this moment. Into this moment. Breath flowing. Sensations coming and going. Thoughts popping up. And listen. Stop. Today we want to focus a tiny bit on heart opening. And for heart opening, we need a really nice, good base. Heart is very light. Heart is embracing. Heart can include all and everything. Heart is relational, horizontal. Says yes to all, and living in a human body, living in this realm, in this physical realm, in this duality, we need to have a really good base, like a strong belly, core, a nice rooting down, a clear me, solar plexus, second chakra, first chakra. So first we want to start and having a bit of a warmth in our humanness, in our human body, in our physical body. And we want to take the Kapalipati, fire breath. I'm always mixing it. So we want to take the fire breath. If you are not so familiar to it, you can bring one hand lower down below your belly button on your belly to help yourself focusing, you're exhaling, you want to sucking your belly in. So you focus on your exhaling, making it quite nice, dynamic, lips closed, nostril breathing, and with your exhaling, you're sucking your belly in. You're activating your mula bandha, perineum, making your core nice and strong. So we want to start all together with a deep inhaling, and then you start in your own pace with your fire breath. Inhaling long and deep, holding your breath in. Walking your hands forward, stay on your sit bones, fingertips coming in front. With your exhaling, opening your mouth, letting yourself exhaling like folding forward, releasing your forehead. Inhaling, walking your hands back into your neutral, interlacing your fingers like we've done this beautiful mudra, index finger, pointing, lifting your arms, releasing your shoulders. One more round in your fire breath, inhaling long and deep. Exhaling, empty your lungs. Inhaling halfway, start your fire breath. Inhaling long and deep, holding your breath in, Exhaling, opening your arms, bringing your arms towards your side, fingertips meeting the floor, your chin towards your sternum. Inhaling, releasing, and opening your arms towards the ceiling, making a fist pointing with your thumbs, releasing your shoulder, ego eraser. One more round of your Kalapati fire breath. Inhaling long and deep. Exhaling, releasing. Inhaling halfway and one more round, fire breath. Inhaling, exhaling, opening your hands, bring your hands on your chest, meeting your physical heart, your energetic heart, your heart chakra, your spiritual heart, your physical heart, a bit more on your left side of your chest, your chakra in your center, and your spiritual heart on your right side under your clavicular. Feeling this warmth of your hands, feeling this warmth in your belly, releasing your arms on your side, reaching forward from your hands, coming onto your kneeling, sitting on your heels. Maybe you need to put a cushion or a blanket between your heels and your seat, long spine, shoulders resting on top of your hips, making sure you do not fall into your lower back, letting your belly dropping forward. So you bring your belly in, Mula Bandha, active, releasing your arms, sweep your arms over your head, exhaling, coming on halfway, bending your elbows, palms of your hands facing each other. And from here, instead, see that you do not fall in your lower back, coming a bit longer in your spine, leaning back a tiny bit. Yes, and from here, you start twisting. So you start from your belly, from your chest, turning to one side, to the other side. Hello, Anna, nice you are here as well. So starting, twisting, and you wanna, when you have the movement, you wanna speeding up a movement from the Kundalini practice. You're inhaling to your left and exhaling to your right. And when you're closing your eyes, you can speeding up, letting this controlling mind falling apart, trusting your body. Inhale left, exhaling right. Hanging in there, tiny bit more, warming up in your belly, in your chest, your solar plexus, your heart, sweetly breathing. And gently coming back into your neutral, slowly leaving your arms open, your elbows in line with your shoulders. Rounding your spine while your elbow meeting your hands in front of you. Inhaling Inhaling. Now you want to arching back. Opening your chest towards the ceiling. Exhaling, rounding. Inhaling, opening. Exhaling, rounding. Your whole spine is moving. Your tailbone to the top of your head. Exhaling this long snake, making it long, soft. Exhaling. One more time, inhaling, pressing your elbows towards your seat, opening your chest, your shoulder blades squeeze together, and releasing in your neutral arms on your side. Sweep your arms over your head with your inhaling, exhaling, your arms on your side, palms of your hands facing up, fingertips meeting. Your shoulders, releasing your elbows next to your ribs, shoulders coming down. Inhaling, opening, bring your elbows meeting in your center. Exhaling, bringing that back down. Inhaling, lifting. Exhaling, bringing them down. Inhaling, lifting. Exhaling down. Keep on working like this. Or you want to deepening breath, speeding up movement, helping your mind, releasing, control, inhaling up, exhaling down, like inhaling up, exhaling, coming down, and start circling with your elbows. Inhaling, making nice circles. Exhaling, elbows meeting. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling. One more round. Inhaling. Exhaling, change movement, inhaling, meeting first in your center, exhaling, opening up, inhaling. Exhaling, releasing your arms, bringing your hands on your knees. One more really nice speeding up from the Kundalini practice. We want to focus always in depth of breath, speeding up breath, helping you to deepening your breath and to cleanse and to clean. So you want to, from your belly, from your chest, you're rounding your spine, squeezing your shoulder blades, opening up towards the ceiling, exhaling, really rounding, 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 inhaling, opening up, exhaling, rounding. And remember, your top of your head is the extension of your spine. So you're working full bodily. You can stay like this, working slowly, or if you would like, you can try speeding up, like inhaling up, exhaling round, like release in your center, bringing your hands in the center of your chest, feeling your heart beating, feeling your breath flowing. Bring your arms on your side, sweep your arms over your head, interlacing your fingers. Bring your hands on the back of your skull, closing your elbows, chin meeting your sternum. Feeling this warmth deep down, perineum, belly button. First chakra, root chakra, home, sensations of home, of being home, being rooted. Your second chakra, 2-3 centimeters below your belly button, the place of creativity, of playfulness. Your third chakra, your solar plexus, the sense of me, defining yourself, being human. Inhaling, releasing the weight of your hands, bringing your elbows towards the side and finding a sweet little back bending. So you're opening your chest, squeeze your shoulder blades, elbows pushing towards your side, letting your heart opening up your throat. Inhaling, coming back into your neutral, releasing your arms, reaching forward from your hands, coming into your tabletop, knees hip-width apart, hands under your shoulders, and stretching out. Your left leg, curling your toes under. From sitting, maybe you feel your muscles a tiny bit squeezed. Lifting yourself out of your shoulders. So you do not want to hanging in here, lifting yourself up, lifting your left leg, reaching forward from your right arm, creating a nice long line. Exhaling, bending knee, elbow meeting your knee and your elbow in your center. And it is not just from your limb, you're working from your center, rounding spine. Inhaling from your belly button, you're letting yourself growing long. Exhaling, giving your heart a beautiful home to be, to dare, to open, to be bright. Inhaling, keep on moving. Exhaling. Inhaling one more time, flowing, exhaling. Inhaling, stay. Maybe you want to bending your knee, grabbing with your hand, your ankle, flexing your foot, lifting your knee up, shooting your shin bone, opening your chest. Inhaling, reaching forward, exhaling, planting your hand, your knee, curling your right toes under, pushing with your heel, lifting yourself out of your shoulders. Stay here, consciously working. Where are your elbows? Do you fall into your elbows, shoulders? Hands pressing, pulling them gently towards your heart, lifting your leg from your core, lifting your left arm, breathe, creating one line. You can stay here or you're working consciously, rounding your spine, elbow meeting your knee, inhaling, lightly slowing, exhaling, continue in your own rhythm, with your own breath, inhaling. Inhaling. One more inhaling. Inhaling, stay, or bending your knee, grabbing with your hand, your ankle, flexing your foot, pushing from your shin bone, heel far away from your seat. Smiling in your belly, smiling in your heart. Inhaling, reaching, exhaling, planting hand, planting knee, opening your knees, mat width apart when you don't have a mat, letting them opening 60, 70 centimeters. Come in your open-legged child pose, memorizing child pose, balasana. a passive pose where you can connect, where you can breathe, when any time you feel you need to slow down, you need to connect. Come into your Balasana, open-legged or a bit knees closer, any variation. Feeling your fingers, rooting down from your fingertips, lifting your palms off your hands, walking your hands gently forward so you can give yourself a sweet little stretching here while your seat pressing back. Your arms growing long. Inhaling, releasing, planting your hands, bringing your knees back under your hips, gazing forward, curling your toes, lifting your knees and only giving yourself a bit of rocking forward, rocking back, your knees staying close to the mat, warming up your arms, your shoulders, creating some strength in your hips, in your belly. Breathe, spreading your big fingers, feeling your toes. From here, you're lifting your seat, come onto your tippy toes and bending your knees, bringing your belly, meeting your thighs, letting your neck growing long. Breathe. And start slowly paddling your feet, and you take it very consciously, gentle, one heel pressing down, the opposite heel lifting up, and vice versa. One heel pressing down, opposite heel coming up. Stay in your down dog for a moment, settling in, finding stillness. Shoulders rolling back, neck grows long. Can you still feel your belly, the warmth deep down in your sacrum? Giving your heart a place. A heart naturally opens when we have a good base. Bending your knees, coming into your child pose, your fingers meeting, your toes, forehead touches the floor, shoulders easing. Tucking in your tailbone, rolling up your spine, vertebra for vertebra, interlacing your fingers in your back, pushing with your hands, opening your chest with your inhaling, folding forward, arms flowing over your head. And letting your arms pushing towards your left side and gazing over your right side towards the ceiling, giving yourself a nice stretch in your neck, in your shoulders. Inhaling, coming back into your neutral, letting your arms flowing towards your left side, gaze to your right side, sorry, gaze towards your left side. Giving yourself a sweet little gentle stretch. Inhaling, coming back into your neutral and releasing. Your arms coming back into your sitting, interlacing your fingers in your front, rounding your spine, pushing your palms of your hands forward. Inhaling, your arms over your head. And center your hands over your head and let your chest start to shake and your belly start to shake, rooting down from your sit bones, and all the rest, allow yourself to shaking up. Slowly coming back into your stillness, arms opening up, turning to your left side, right hand outside, left knee, left hand in line with your spine, gaze over your shoulder. Your left fingers towards the floor, maybe your fingertips, belly coming in. Letting your right arm reaching across your chest towards your left side. Gaze into your palm of your hand. From here, you're lifting your arm, you're lifting your palm of your hand, gazing in line with your fingers, finding this sweet little back bending. And from here, you're bringing your right arm around both fingers, meeting onto the floor, opening your chest, squeeze your shoulder blade. Interlacing your fingers, you're swapping your interlace, opening your chest, exhaling, folding forward, forehead meeting the floor. Pushing your arms towards your left side, gaze towards your right. Inhaling back into your neutral, bringing your fingers even closer. Your palms of your hand want to meet. Run your hands pushing towards your right side, gaze towards your left. Inhaling back into your neutral, releasing your arms, coming back into your kneeling. Interlacing your fingers in your front, rounding your spine, pushing your palms of your hands forward, inhaling, lifting yourself up. And one more nice little shaking. Your hands staying fixed and all the rest, letting yourself shake. Closing your eyes. There are a few movements you feel maybe a bit strange with your eyes closed and coming into your neutral, lengthening, turning towards your right side, left hand outside right knee, right hand in line with your spine. Where is your belly? Your right fingertips staying where they are. You're crossing with your left arm in front of your chest. Gaze into your palm of your hand. With your next inhaling, you're lifting up and you find a nice little back bending. Your heart shining in line with your fingers. Exhaling, bringing your arm around, meeting on the floor. Squeeze your shoulder. Exhaling, release, reaching forward from your hands, curling your toes, lifting your seat in your downward facing dog. Breathe, spreading your fingers. Depths in your breath. Stepping your feet together, lifting your right leg towards the ceiling with your inhaling. Bending your right knee, stepping your right foot between your hands into your long runner's lunge, gazing forward. Rolling back your shoulders, smiling. Stepping your right foot back, lifting it towards the ceiling, bringing your knee towards your chest, reaching under your left, coming with your right foot towards the side, rooting down from your right hand, letting yourself flipping open. The further you step your foot towards your side, you can dare to opening up, bringing your hand on the back of your skull, opening your elbow, so you can help to open up even a tiny bit more. Stay with your right foot where it is, bringing your left hand down onto the floor and lowering down onto your right hip, letting your right leg stay on your right, your left leg reaching back, turning your chest towards your center. A nice little stretch in your IT band, warming up deep down in your belly. Maybe you stay here, or you have a tiny bit more space. You can coming down onto your elbow, gazing over your right shoulder. You can stay here. Maybe there is a bit more space. You're allowing your arms to opening up, bringing your chest towards the floor, opening your arms like a tree towards your side. Your heart resting onto the floor. Breathe, releasing your left leg, your right leg on your side. Feeling this heart reaching towards the center of this place. Being secure, safe, home. Hands coming back under your shoulders in case you open up, lifting yourself up, curling your left toes under and swing your right leg back, finding your hip length. Bringing both feet into your center, lifting your right leg, pushing your heel, bending your knee and bringing your right knee on the outside of your right elbow. Exhaling, letting your knee coming down, inhaling, lifting up. Exhaling, releasing down, inhaling, lifting up, exhaling down, inhaling, lifting, stepping back. Releasing your knees, releasing your toes, chin chest meeting the floor, inhaling in your mini cobra, bringing your fingertips, pressing down, lifting yourself up, breathe. Exhaling, stay on your fingertips, curling your toes, pushing your seat, long spine. Hands meeting the floor, coming into your downward facing dog, lifting your seat. Taking a big inhaling with your nose, with your exhaling. 2 more times. Inhaling with your nose. Exhaling. 1 more time. Inhaling your nose. Exhaling. Stepping your feet together, lifting your left leg, inhaling. Breathe, bending your knees, stepping your left foot between your hands into your long runner's lunge, pushing with your right heel, opening your chest, warming yourself up. Breathe. Breathe. Inhaling, gazing forward, exhaling, stepping back, lifting your left leg and bringing your knee towards your chest, reach with your left foot under your right, taking a big step towards the side, rooting down from your left hand, lifting your right arm, breathe. Flipping open, bringing your hand on the back of your skull and your elbows pushing towards the side, opening your chest even a tiny bit more. Always you can release your lower knee. So when you need coming down, inhaling, releasing, bringing your right hand onto the floor and gently lowering down, letting your legs scissoring apart. So your left leg towards your right leg long, both hands onto the floor, twisting your torso, belly button, chest, heart, throat, third eye, long spine. Staying here, maybe you can come down onto your elbows. Do not shrink in your spine. Always staying long. Maybe this is good enough, or you can allow your arms to opening up, gazing towards your left side, opening. Let's go to the other side. And opening your eyes. So you want to gaze to the opposite side where you want to be. In case you open up, lifting yourself up, curling your right toes under, stepping back, coming into your high plank, lengthening your spine, lifting yourself up out of your shoulders, stepping your feet together, lifting your left leg, bending your left knee, coming onto your elbow and letting it sliding down towards your wrist. Inhaling, lifting up. Exhale. Inhaling, lifting up. Exhale. Inhaling, lifting up. Exhaling. Inhaling, lifting, stepping back. Releasing knees, toes, chin, chest, meeting the floor, sneaking forward in your mini cobra, planting your fingertips, coming higher, squeezing your elbows, glued to your body, shoulder blades, curling your toes, pushing your seat back, stay on your fingertips, long spine. Bringing your hands onto the floor and back in your downward facing dog. Inhaling with your nose, exhaling gently. Inhaling with your nose, exhaling. One more time. Bending your knees, gaze between your hands, walking your feet forward between your hands, hip widths apart, coming halfway, hands on your knees, making sure they stay soft. Exhaling, folding forward, Uttanasana, always bending your knees when you need, releasing your top of your head. Inhaling, coming up. In your standing, bring your prayer in front of your chest, closing your eyes. And letting your hands opening, crossing with your wrist and planting your hands on your chest. Bring your chin towards your sternum as if you can, with your eyes closed, gazing towards your heart, towards your solar plexus, into your belly and into your roots. Your roots from your feet. Releasing your arms, arms on your side, sweep your arms over your head, palms of your hands meeting, crossing with your ankles, turning your palms around and wrapping your fingers, releasing your shoulders. Press, turning from here towards your right side while both feet pressing into the floor. Inhaling, coming back into your neutral. Exhaling, both feet pressing, turning towards your left side. Inhaling, coming back into your neutral, opening your hands, bringing your hands behind, interlacing your fingers, bending your knees, gazing towards the ceiling, folding forward, arms flowing over your head. Bending your knees, releasing your hands, planting your hands, stepping your right foot back, right hand onto the floor, left arm reach towards the ceiling. Nice, gentle twisting. Bringing your arm around, finding a bind with your thigh, gazing towards the ceiling. Exhaling, releasing your hand, releasing your right knee, your right toes, present Mundans, lifting from your heart. Opening your arms towards your side, palms of your hand, facing up as if you're hugging this universe. Exhaling, releasing, hands in your back, interlacing your fingers, gaze towards the ceiling. Staying here, or maybe you feel ready, bending your right knee, grabbing with your hands, your ankle, pushing with your shin bone. Inhaling, releasing, planting your hands, stepping back in your high plank, releasing your knees, releasing your toes, chin, chest, inhaling in your cobra, pulling with your hands, lifting your heart, exhaling, curling your toes, lifting your seat in your downward facing dog, stepping your feet together, lifting your right leg towards the ceiling with your inhaling, exhaling, stepping your right foot between your hands, gazing forward, long runner's lunge, exhaling, stepping both feet together, inhaling, coming halfway, folding forward with your exhaling, one inhaling, coming in your standing, exhaling, bringing your prayer in front of your chest, hands crossing, hands on your chest, closing your eyes, chin towards your sternum, inner gaze, inner listening, rooting down. Never lose your roots, the sensation of home, being warm in your belly. 2-3 centimeters below your belly button, feeling the support of your roots to be creative, playful. The center of your chest, your third chakra, your definition of me is deep knowing who I am. So your heart can radiate, releasing your arms on your side, sweep your arms over your head, crossing with the other, so the other wrist coming in front, turning your palms of your hands around, interlacing your fingers, releasing your shoulders, pressing your feet. Breathe, exhaling, turning towards your left side, both feet pressing into the floor. Inhaling, coming back into your neutral, exhaling, turning towards the other side. Inhaling into your neutral, opening your arms, interlacing your fingers, swapping the interlace, hands pressing into each other, bending your knees, opening chest, exhaling, folding forward. Breathe, always stay bent in your knees when you need. Inhaling, releasing, framing your feet, stepping your left foot back, left hand on the floor, lifting your right arm. Inhale, Stacking your shoulders. Pit to the other side. Yes, you're twisting. Breathe. Opening your shoulders, and you can bring your arm around, finding a bind, gazing over your shoulders. Breathe. Both feet pressing. Inhaling, bringing your arm back. Exhaling, bring your hand back onto the floor and releasing your left knee, your left toes. Crescent moon lunge, sweep your arms over your head, making sure you do not bring weight on your knee. It is as well a really nice stretch in your inner groins. Gazing forward, maybe you can gaze towards the ceiling, opening your arms towards your side, palms of your hands facing up. Exhaling, bringing your hands around, interlacing your fingers, squeeze your shoulder blades. Stay, or maybe you have space, you can bending your left knee with one hand or with both of your hands, pushing your heel far away. Breathe. Inhaling, exhaling, framing your foot with your hands, stepping back in your high plank. Choose Chaturanga Dandasana, upward facing dog, or you continue knees, chin, chest, inhaling in your cobra, exhaling in your downward facing dog, breathing, stay in your down dog. Rolling back your shoulders, smiling in your heart. Stepping your feet together, your left leg, inhaling, exhaling, stepping your left foot between your hands, inhaling, gazing forward, exhaling, stepping both feet together, inhaling, coming halfway, folding in your Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhaling, come into your standing. Bring your prayer in front of your chest with your eyes closed. One more time. Ankles, wrists crossing, finding the warmth of your hands. Releasing your arms on your side, sweep your arm over your head with your inhaling, folding forward in your exhaling. Trikonasana, left side, stepping your left foot back, open it 45 degrees, both legs long, hand on your hip, opening your heart, belly, long spine, and only then you want to open your arm towards the ceiling. Inhaling, bringing your left hand back onto your hip, squaring your hips. Maybe you want to shorten your step a tiny bit. So your left foot coming 60 degrees in front, both hips square, both shoulders square. Breathe, come into your twisted triangle, turning your left shoulder towards your right side, resting your left hand inside on top or on your shin bone. Right hand might want to stay on your hip. Stay, or maybe you can open your arm towards the ceiling. I'm not a good model. I did feel my hamstring, so it's a bit wobbly all here. Breathe. Inhaling, coming back with your hand, framing your foot, stepping your left foot back, gazing forward, stepping back, coming into your high plank, releasing knees, chin, chest, or Chaturanga Dandasana, upward, facing dog, rolling over your toes, in your downward, facing dog. Breathe. Stepping your feet together, lifting your left leg towards the ceiling with your inhaling, exhaling, stepping your left foot between your hands, long runners lunge with your inhaling, exhaling, both feet in front, coming halfway, folding in with your exhaling, inhaling, coming in your standing. Bring your prayer in front of your chest, releasing your arms. Sweep your arms over your head. Exhaling, folding forward. Trikonasana on your right. Stepping your right foot back. Open it 45 degrees. Right hand on your right hip. Long spine. Lifting your right arm towards the ceiling. Long spine. Both feet pressing in the floor. Bring your right hand back onto your right hip, turning both hips facing front, shortening your step a tiny bit. Open your foot 60 degrees, long spine. Twisting, you always wanna, with your long spine, turning your chest towards your left side, planting your right hand inside on top or on the outside, your left hand on your left hip, gazing over your shoulder, staying here, or you're lifting your left arm towards the ceiling. Inhaling, releasing, planting your hands, framing your foot, stepping your right foot back, and find your high plank. Listen, knees, chin, chest, or upward facing dog, but then you wanna coming down onto the floor, turning your head to one side. Arms along your body. Rest in your heart. Rest in your belly. Feeling your solar plexus. Releasing. And you want to come into extending so into your bow. Maybe if you don't want to take in your bow, you can come into your Sphinx pose. Your hands in front of you, bending knees, flexing feet. So this is a nice preparation for your bow pose when you want to do this. Or you bring your hands around, grabbing your ankles, flexing your feet, lifting your heart and lifting your thighs. Breathe. If you want to be playful, you can become playful. I just need to get rid of my thingies here. I can show you in a second. From here, and then you can gaze over your left shoulder and turning towards your left side, pushing with your feet far away. Inhaling, coming back into your center and releasing, bringing a nice little cushion in front of your forehead, shaking gently your hips. When you've done your Sphinx pose, please do the same. Coming onto your belly, releasing for a moment, and you want to take one more. So you're rooting down, belly button, pubic bone. Either you come into your Sphinx, elbows under your shoulders, lifting your knees, flexing, and you want to press your thighs, your pubic bone, your belly button into the floor. This is one variation, or you want to take one more bow, so you're flexing your knees, grabbing with your hands, your ankles, lifting your thighs, lifting your knees, staying here, or maybe you want to flipping your bow, so you're turning towards your right side, and then from here you're pushing your feet into your hands and creating a nice little bow here, gazing under your right shoulder. Inhaling, flipping back, lifting your thighs. Exhaling, releasing, bringing your arms around, making a nice little cushion. And this time you want to lifting, bending your knees, flexing your feet and letting your feet flowing to one side, to the other side, to release, holding in your lower back. Can you still feel the strength in your belly, releasing your legs, curling your toes under and giving yourself a really nice shaking. So when your toes curling under, you're pressing your toes into the floor and rocking forward and rocking back. This is the first movements we do when we are still in Mommy's womb, when we want to come out, pressing against to find birth. It is a very soothing movement for your nervous system, connecting with your roots, releasing, bringing your hands under your shoulders, lifting your heart, pushing yourself back in your child pose, staying there for a moment. Inhaling, coming back, hands under your shoulders, curling your toes under, lifting your seat. Find your downward facing dog. Rolling back your shoulders. Bending your knees, gaze between your hands, hopping, walking, stepping forward, and you want to come into your sitting. So maybe you can fly through icon model, crossing your feet in front, and then you come down onto your sitting, pushing with your hands, your flesh to the side, bringing your hands next to your hips. First, you want to rising, and you observe, maybe I need to bend my knees a tiny bit, or my legs can stay strong. You do not want to compensate in rounding. Staying in your staff pose is one option. Paschimottanasana, arms flowing over your head, reaching forward, lengthening first your spine, folding in, soft. Breath. Inhaling, coming back into your sitting. Exhaling, bending your right knee, Shanu Shirshasana, folding in your right foot in your left thigh, pushing with your left hand, your seat back in. So you want to have your hips square in. Inhaling, gazing forward. Exhaling, coming back into your sitting, folding in your left knee with your hands, grabbing your foot, lengthening your legs, your leg, rolling back your shoulder. Maybe You need to grab your ankle, your calf muscles, or you're holding your thigh next to your belly and your knee folding. Doesn't matter. You can be like this, or you're lengthening, or you're grabbing your foot, letting your left knee bending under your left armpit and placing your left foot on the outside of your right, giving with your right heel a bit of space. You want to come down with both of your feet. Maybe that's a bit difficult, then you bring your left foot in the inside on your knee. You don't want to compensate in lifting your seat. Both feet coming down, right arm hugging, left knee, left arm in line with your spine, turning around, finding a sweet twisting. Rooting down. Where is your root? Your first chakra. Rooting down. Your belly button turning towards your side. Your chest in line with your belly button. Solar plexus lining up. Hard breath. Your throat is free. Your eyes may be closed or turning inward to give your third eye space. Your top of your head, inhaling, coming back, holding with your left hand, your right knee, and counter twisting towards your right side. Inhaling, coming back into your neutral, grabbing with your right hand, your left ankle, stacking your knees one on top of each other. Maybe this is difficult. You need to grab a block or a blanket, or you can always releasing your right leg. So your left knee is on top of your right. When this is difficult, exactly, your underknee, yes. Your right leg is long and your left knee is on top of your right. This is it. And bringing your left foot, that's it. Arms on your side. Eagle arms crossing with your right arm, left arm on top, wriggling your arms around, lifting your elbows. You can stay here, releasing your forehead, or maybe you have a bit more space and you can folding forward, hugging your knees with your elbow. Inhaling, coming back into your neutral, opening your arms towards your side, bringing your hands around, finding them onto the floor, unwriggling your knees, hugging those knees towards your chest, balancing on your sit bones, in your boat. Breathe, opening your legs, lengthening your spine. Breathe. Lowering down your legs, lifting your arms over your head, folding forward, Paschimottanasana, west side stretch. Inhaling, coming back into your sitting, folding in your left knee, opening your left hip, left foot inside your right. So you do not want to allow yourself being in between your legs. You want to push your right hip back to be square with your hips. It is a different opening in your hips. Arms over your head, folding forward in your Shirshasana. Shoulders square to the floor, hips square towards the floor, eyes closed, depths in your breath. Your root is rooting down your first chakra, your belly button softening, long in your spine, giving space of your self-definition of who you are, what you are. We are human beings. We do have an I, a me, needing to know our limitations. Inhaling, coming back. Exhaling. In your sitting, bending your right knee, grabbing with your hands, your foot, maybe ankle, calf muscle, or you stay holding your thigh. It doesn't matter. Breathe. Open. Your heart, this all accepting heart, this constant receiving and giving heart, this relational heart needs a good support from your being. Bending your right knee under your armpit, planting your right foot on the outside of your left, giving yourself space. Remember, you do not want to compensate in lifting your hip, putting pressure on your lower back. You always can bring your foot on the inside. It is the same twisting. From here, left arm hugging, right arm reaching, turning around. Breathe. Inhaling, coming back into your neutral, and you're turning towards your left side, counter twisting. Inhaling back into your neutral, bringing your left ankle towards your right, cool face, legs, or remember, you can lengthening your lower leg, your left leg. So your right knee comes on top of your left. Finding your variation. Releasing, this is it. It's a nice stretch from your IT band. Arms on your side and left arm first. Did we do left first? Left arm first, right arm wriggling around, lifting your elbows, releasing your forehead. So please switching your arms when I'm mixed up with left and right. So you can stay here or you're lifting your elbows and folding forward, releasing yourself. Breathe with the opening heart, so the back side of your heart, when the opening up between your shoulder blades, all what is coming in, exhaling, let it go. Inhaling, coming back into your sitting. Exhaling, opening your arms, bringing your hands around, leaning back so you can, and wriggling your legs, hugging your knees towards your chest, balancing on your sit bones, completely fine, or you're flowing into your boat pose, rooting down from your seat, arms on your side, lengthening your legs, gazing towards the ceiling. Breathe, lowering down halfway, so you're lengthening yourself. Breathe, lowering down a tiny bit more. Holding, stay, breathe. Breathe, exhaling, release, bringing your arms over your head, giving yourself a sweet little stretching here. Bending your knees towards your chest, rounding your spine, hugging your knees towards your chest, planting your feet onto the floor, hip widths apart, spreading your feet, and you're lifting your hips, arms over your head, palms of your hands facing up, chin towards your sternum. Exhaling, rolling back down onto your spine, your arms staying over your head. Exhaling, your legs growing long. One more nice little playful stretching. You want to massaging yourself into your last asana, into your shavasana, but all what you need. Do it now to find your resting. Arms on your side, palms of your hands facing up, shoulder blades under your shoulders, chest releasing, toes releasing, eyes closing. Let go, your face soft. Letting your skin softening. Letting your breath become natural. Your lips gently closed, your tongue eases in your mouth. Your muscles sharp. Your bones heavy. Is there mind popping up? Let your mind rest for a tiny bit longer. Remember this practice we've done right at the beginning. It's a gentle, sweet, telling yourself stop. Maybe you can feel how you nourished your being, how you nourished your roots in these uncertain times, becoming anxious and nervous, not knowing, creates a lot of tension in solar plexus, in heart, in mind. Always helpful to support this loving heart, this accepting heart. Heart has no problem with viruses, with financial difficulties, with all what we are facing right now. Heart can accept when we have a big, good ground. So roots, belly. There was this beautiful quote from Morgan Harper Nichols. I know I read it before, I think 3 or 4 weeks ago. I feel it's still very beautiful. For the highs and the lows, and moments between, mountains and valleys, and rivers and streams. For where you are now, and where you will go. For I've always known, and I told you so. For nothing is happening, and all has gone wrong. It is here in this journey you will learn to be strong. You will get where you're going, landing where you belong. And gently and softly reconnecting with your breath. Letting your breath growing stronger and fuller. Letting your toes start to play, your fingers start to. And whatever you feel your body is longing for, maybe you feel ready, folding in your knees, flowing towards your right side, staying there for a moment, or there is a movement missing you're longing for. And when you feel ready, with your left hand in front of your chest, press yourself up, finding a comfortable seat, kneeling, cross-legged, any position, hands in front of your chest, closing your eyes. This inner gaze towards your whole being, finding this warmth in your being. You are supported. You are guided. And to finish and seal this practice, let's finish with a deep, long sounding Om, starting together with an inhaling. Thank you so much for showing up and practicing with me. We will keep on moving and practicing. As soon as we will have guests, maybe we will change the timing, because then we start at 8 o'clock in the morning and we will do it streaming every day, but I will let you know via Facebook or Instagram. And I know some of you don't are on Facebook, Instagram. Please check in with us. You always can send me a WhatsApp message or send me an email, and we will individually inform you. Thank you very much. Namaste. Have a beautiful day. Hope to see you on Sunday. If not, have a nice weekend. Namaste. Hope you enjoyed it. Oh, so nice. So, Frankie, I hope you're good. Haven't seen you for a long time. Yeah, all good. Fabienne, who came as well. Really nice. And my parents are here. Not practicing, but hello, Mama and Papa. Thank you.